Gamers, hello. 14 years. 14 years. That's how long I've been doing. I don't know what that was. That's how long I've been doing YouTube. Pretty quick celebration this year. Guys, it's been a busy year for me. I haven't really had that much time to plan things. So this is sort of just what I pulled out of a hat, trying to make it work. First things first. The 14-year YouTube anniversary is Friday, July 17th, 3 p.m. EST. Nick, what's EST to my time? I don't know. Google it. You're an adult. What do we figure it out? Why would that be my problem? Yeah, it's going to be Friday afternoon, a week from this video's announcements. Fridays. It's in like 10 days from when I'm recording this, give or take. So, the general idea, as you may have surmised, is going to be about a wheel. This is super easy and it's always fun to do. So I've made this wheel containing a bunch of different games that, whether I've wanted to play myself, or I've wanted to, I wanted to play myself for like reasons of like, oh, this is a fun game. It would be fun to play on YouTube, or games I've never played. And I'm like, oh, this could be fun. People say this game's like really good, or games that just are good for kicking yourself in the dick because people like seeing you suffer. So we have this big wheel. I'm going to give you the very quick rundown. Basically, the way it's going to work is that you're going to spin the wheel. Whatever it lands on, I will make one video in that game. Video, stream, interchangeable. Whatever I feel like it might work better for that game, but one video or stream. Nick, how long is the video or stream? Great question. Probably 45 minutes to an hour. Knowing me, probably longer. But that's what I'm like. That's the minimum. That's what I'm getting you. It's like 45 minutes to an hour is the sweet spot. And then anything longer is just a bonus. So I'm not going to hold you accountable for it. How do we spin the wheel? It's a great question. You're very smart. Look at you. You're very smart. It's the 14-year anniversary. $14 to spin the wheel. Pretty good, right? Now, if you want to get a little bit more specific, we have separate wheels. These have all the games of the big wheel, but kind of broken into those categories I already described. We have the Wheel of Joy, which are games I enjoy, games I would like to play because I want to bring my joy to the channel. We have the Wheel of Pain, which is games that cause me stress and discomfort. They're games that are either known for being hard, or games that I personally find very hard to record, or they're games that are just, I don't know, I didn't really enjoy them that much, but people seem to like them, so I should play it some more, and people like watching me suffer. So then there's the Wheel of the Unknown. Pretty self-explanatory. It's games I haven't played before. How do they play? I don't know. I haven't played them. But people talk them up, or it seems interesting. So there's stuff I want to like get through there. Nick, this is a lot to remember. How can you remember it all? Oh, well, I'm so glad you asked. I made a fucking Excel sheet. I made an Excel sheet. So this explains the whole thing. It lists all the games on each wheel, a quick description, the odds of rolling it on that wheel, and then we have the big giant wheel at the bottom with even more of these. I don't know why I made an Excel sheet, but the link to it will be in the description, and you can view it. So there you go. But here's the big things. Rules are simple. Someone donates money, a wheel is spun, whatever it lands on, I'll make a 45 to 60 minute video and stream it. Once the 14-year stream is over, I'll prioritize recording, streaming these videos before I do anything else. Think of them as like an artist commission. Like if you're like, hey, artist, can you make me this art? I'll pay you for it. It's like that. It's like, hey, Nick, we paid you money. Make the video. Fucking pay up. And I will. As a reminder, again, July 17th, 3 p.m. EST. Here's the price to spin the wheels. The big wheel, so the big one, $14, as is thematical. The other wheels are $25 each. The way it kind of works is that if you're like looking for like a specific game where you're like, oh, that'd be really cool, I want Nick to win that, I wanted to give you a chance to like lower the like spread of where the wheel is going, so that way, you know, you can narrow it down to 10 games instead of 30. So this is generally like, or just like if it's just vibe based. Oh, I want a game that Nick will enjoy. The Joy Wheel. Oh, I like it when Nick goes through pain because I'm a bad person. Wheel of Pain. Oh, those games look fun. I think Nick might enjoy them. Wheel of Unknown. And just for the, you know, just skip the fucking wheel. You don't want to deal with any of the goddamn mechanics. $100. You don't want to play with my fucking machinations. You don't want to play my games. $100. Okay. That's what the deal is. And you can pick any of the 30 games and be like, that one, and I'll make one video on it. Nick, that's overpriced. I know. You shouldn't pick it. You should spin the fucking wheel like everyone else is going to. But that's sorry, I don't know why I'm so aggressive to no one. I'm shadowboxing. And then a quick little note on the side here. If you want to spin more than once, you can. So like say, for instance, we'll use this as the example. You want to pay $50, you can spin the Wheel of Pain twice. So spin, goes on something nice, spin again, goes on something nice, or you can ante that shit up. You can be like, I want to spin that wheel and I want it to count twice. Okay. Now it spins. Let's say it lands on Bloodborne. 2 Bloodborne videos instead of 1. So I just wanted to give you some options if you decide to be extra generous. All of this is going towards the Nick is worried about his job fund because he's getting bought by a mega corporation and the future is scary. So this is to help him save money. That's where it's going. Because I know people might be curious sometimes. It's the pay my rent and bills fund. Little known charity. I haven't really heard of it, but not a charity. Legally not a charity. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I don't think you can joke about that. It's just going to be. To be frank and to be honest with you, I love doing YouTube. I love interacting with you guys. I love putting content and videos out there. My real job is taking a lot of my time recently, and I'm doing a good job at it, I think. But at the same time, my future looks very uncertain. The company that I work for is about to be bought by a bigger company in what is maybe one of the biggest mergers ever. And if it goes through, I'm a little bit worried about my job, just to be completely frank, completely painfully honest with you. So anything you can help give during this time, just to like I said, just to give me a little bit more of a comfort, like buffer zone. So if I do, God forbid, have to look for a new job, I'll have a couple more months to look for something new, or a couple more months to keep myself afloat before I find something new, just to give me less stress if that happens. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't know, is the honest answer. I don't have any indication it's going to happen, but you often don't. I work in the games industry. I don't know if you pay attention to the news. I laugh to hide the pain. But it's not a great time to work in the games industry. Historic layoffs across every single aspect of gaming. I'm scared, to be quite frank. I love working in the games industry. I love YouTube more, but you don't pay me as much as my job does. So I would probably try to look for another job in the game industry, which from all accounts and everyone I follow and everyone I've seen who's going through the same thing looks pretty fucking bleak. So it's just to try and help me out. You don't have to pay at all. You can just watch the stream. By the way, the game we're going to be playing, which I probably should have announced earlier, we're going to go through Digimon World 1, the Vice mod again. I had a lot of fun with that the first time. So I figure we'll play that. It is, and I want to get this across early, it's kind of meant just to be like a backdrop, just something to do in the background. I'm hoping that the wheels and stuff will be the main focus. But they should go fairly quick. So we'll still have plenty of time to play the game. But if you're looking for pure Digimon World 1 Vice gameplay, maybe not this stream, just because I feel like it's going to get interrupted a lot. But that is the game I plan to play. I always like going back to Digimon World 1, going back to my roots, so to speak. But yeah, it's just to be painfully honest with you, because I always have been, it's scary, and anything helps take some of the scariness off. Again, I'm not immediately I've been told or given a notice you've got 90 days, get the fuck out of your or pack your desk and get out. Nothing like that has come in, but you've seen how gaming layoffs work. I wouldn't know. I would know from IGN posting an article before I know internally. Again, laughing because it's really fucking bleak. But I don't have any particular indication that the guillotine is coming for my head. It's just being prepared. So that's all. It's been something on my mind for a while. I honestly debated even sharing it if I was just just treat it like a normal anniversary, but it's scary out there, man. So I figured I would just tell you where it's from, but you don't have to go to any of these wheels. You can just come hang out, enjoy, have a good time. reap the benefits of other people who will. And, you know, we'll get some cool games out of it. But if there's games on here you're like, oh, it'd be really cool to see Nick play those, I guess I can run through the list real quick. To the Wheel of Joy is Hades 2, Monster Rancher 3, Final Fantasy 14, Digimon World Decoded, Magic Pendule, Dragon Quest 8, Spyro Swap, which is a continuation of the stream we started in the 33rd birthday anniversary stream, where every donation I would like switch between the old Spyro and the new Spyro. I'd like to bring that back, and instead of costing $33 each time, let's just make it 10. Seems smaller. Why not? Yu-Gi-Oh! Frostbound Kingdom Kaizo. It had a recent update, and I'd like a chance to go back and play it. Okami, one of my top 3 of all time. Nier Automata, and all the wheels have a chance to double it. Basically, what it works is that you just get a free spin, and then whatever it lands on, you get 2 videos of that. It's just a nice little bonus. It's a very low chance for the bonus to pop up, but it's there just to keep things fun. The Wheel of Pain, XCOM 2. Longtime viewers of the channel will know I actually do like XCOM a lot. Permadeath, so Iron Man mode, on a higher difficulty. I don't know if I'm going to do classic or whatever the worst difficulty is. I forget what it's called. But like, I like XCOM 2. I don't love getting my ass kicked on video, so that would be the main reason why it would be very painful. Sonic 06 needs no introduction. One of the worst games of all time. That's not true. It's one of the worst received games. I'm not a Sonic fan, making it worse. So I think it would be fun to try and like bash my head against the wall in that. Fun. Hollow Knight. I've heard it's hard. It also could have gone. This one could have gone in the unknown category. I've heard Hollow Knight's hard. I played maybe like 45 minutes of it. It seemed cool. Seems like people, once they get past a certain point in Hollow Knight, really, really dig it. Curious if that would happen to me, because I'm not really like a Metroidvania kind of person, or 2D at all, really. Pokemon Radical Red Nuzlocke randomized. This series has been going on for like 30 plus videos already, and people ask me to play more of it, and I play other Pokemon games instead, because other Pokemon games are usually like newer ROM hacks and stuff like that tend to get more attention. Radical Red didn't get like the most views, and to be honest, I left off at a point where I have died or ended runs during like 2 or 3 times, and I'm scared to go back because it's been so long I'm going to forget how to play the game. So this would force me to. Sekiro, Bloodborne. I put the description as the same for both of them. The best FromSoft game. It seems hard, and I don't know if I'm a good enough gamer. That's just what it means. People love these games. I am okay at Souls-likes. Not like amazing, but I'm okay at them. And I think I'm a good gamer, so it'd be cool to kind of, you know, dip my toes in the water with this. Digimon World 4. You know why. Yu-Gi-Oh! Castle Monster Coliseum Libra mod. I had a really rough time with this game. I liked it a lot at first, and the difficulty spiked real hard at the end, and I got the shit kicked out of me over and over and over and over again. I have been told that was because of like the 8 starter attributes or whatever they are. I picked the worst possible and weakest one. So maybe I already played on super hard, and it would be a more fun time to play again. I don't know, but I'm not super like, oh yeah, I can't wait to play this again, because it kicked my ass. Mega Man Legends. People, Sean, love this game. I have had trouble getting into it. I feel like it's very old and archaic. People are like, oh, Legends 2 is better. Well, I'm not going to play Legends 2 if I don't beat Legends. I've played maybe like 3 or 4 hours of this, so I would just continue from there. I would need people to backseat that for me, but like, I'll throw it on the list. People have asked for it a lot. It's coming back. There you go. Digimon World 2 alternative mod. I don't really like mystery dungeons. As like a rule, I feel like they're kind of archaic, and there's a lot that happen, like where a lot of long stretches where nothing happens. The alternative mod was pretty fun from what I played, but I did kind of fuck the save file up with like a cheat, and then I never went back to it. So I would have to do a new game. And the other thing with Digimon World 2, and I really can't stress this enough, nothing happens. So it's difficult to record because I just have to fucking vamp. I can't be like, oh shit, look at this or that, because nothing fucking happens. Like the boss maybe, and there's like points in between, but for like long unedited content, which is what most of my YouTube videos are, it's rough. But I think I can do it. You just gotta motivate me properly. So so that's why I put it back on the wheel. And then finally, for the Wheel of the Unknown, can my scroll bar go? Thank you. Paper Mario 64 1000 Year Door mod. I've never played Paper Mario 64, but Paper Mario and the 1000 Year Door is one of my top 3 games of all time, along with Okami and Final Fantasy X. So this seems like a perfect way for me to play this game. Seems like a good incentive. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I see a typo. Mr. Dungeon. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Sky. I've heard this is the best Mystery Dungeon game. I've only really played Red Rescue. So, like, I know I just said I don't really like Mystery Dungeon games. I'm willing to give it a shot. People have said it's pretty good, and I think people would be rad to, like, watch it. So, people would be rad to watch it. People would be psyched to watch it. So, I put it on the list. Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance. I wanted to put like a Fire Emblem on here, and I think Path of Radiance is like one of the more rare GameCube games. I think it's where Ike comes from, and I've played like a little bit of it like years and years and years ago on the channel. I'd like to give it a shot again. I like SRPGs, as evidenced by XCOM, so I think it would be fun to try it out. Pokemon Luminescent Platinum. This is a mod for what is it? What the fuck? Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearlescent Pearl, whatever the fuck it is. The two Switch games, like remakes of Gen 4 that people generally think weren't that good. So Luminescent Platinum takes it and adds a bunch of extra content from Platinum that should have been in the game to begin with. And just like a really like crazy amount of other quality of life stuff. It's been recommended to me to play before. I've watched a playthrough of it a couple years ago. I've completely forgotten it now. But I'm also just like not a huge Gen 4 guy, which is why I like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but I don't really like Sinnoh that much. So I haven't really jumped in it. But I think I'd be willing to give it a shot if it came up randomly. I think that could be pretty fun. So I added it to the list. Mega Man Battle Network 2. I haven't finished Battle Network 1, but it's hard and it's antiquated is the way I'll describe it. But people say 2 is better than 1. So I've put it on the list by request. Final Fantasy 6 and Final Fantasy 9, kind of the same description for these. Both well regarded Final Fantasies. 9 in particular, my audience seems to really like. Never played either of them. I'm working through the Pixel remasters right now. I'm working on Final Fantasy 5. Figured I would throw this as a possibility. I could record 6 since people seem to think it's like the first like really good story in a Final Fantasy game. I think 6, 7, 9, and 10 are kind of the ones that people like laud as like the best of the Final Fantasy stories. It just depends on what age you were when you played them. But 6 comes very highly recommended, and so does 9. So figured to put them on there. Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force Special. I've always intended to play this, but if you haven't noticed, if you don't follow the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, I've been trying to go through all the games in order for a couple years now. Like from the first one, earliest one is Dark Duel Stories, and I'm currently up to Tag Force 1. So Tag Force Special is way down the list. This would just kind of bump it up. It is by its name special. It's a Tag Force game where you actually play with all 5 of the first 5 series. So original Yu-Gi-Oh!, GX, 5Ds, Zexal, and Arc V. That sounds like it could be fun. It sounds like you could get some crazy matchups. I've always wanted to try it. But like I said, I was just trying to like work my way there. As like a special treat for an anniversary thing, I'll let it cut in line if it gets landed on. That's kind of my mentality with this. And then Xenoblade Chronicles. I've heard if you like Kingdom Hearts, you'll probably like Xenoblade. I like Kingdom Hearts a lot. So I've always wanted to try it. I think I did like one video like years and years ago. But beyond that, I haven't really touched it at all. And it seems like a cool series, and there's a bunch of them. And people seem to really like it. So could be the start of something beautiful. But that's up for you guys. And then on the 14 wheel, there's one extra little slot here. So it has the chance for the doublet as well. As you can, I tried my best to give like the actual odds because I wanted to make it funny, like a real gacha. And also just to let people know, like if they're looking for like one game, you should know the odds. You should be, educated. There is a very small, below 1% chance for a 5 times jackpot. Anything that lands on, you can pick any of the wheels, and spin them again, get 5 times whatever it lands on. Just a fun little, bonus thing to put on there. But that is the 14-year anniversary in a nutshell. I have this whole big list I made. I'm going to try to track which ones win here as the stream is going. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the game selection. Let me know what you think about the idea. I hope to see you guys there, even if you're normally just like a normal VOD watcher and you don't really watch the streams. Come on by. Come visit. We'll have a great time. I'll welcome you with open arms. And sorry to get a little vulnerable there, but like it's a 14-year anniversary. Felt worth. We've known each other for a while now. I know not all of you have known. I haven't known all of you for 14 years, but some of you have known for well over a decade now. Figured you deserve to know. But yeah, that's the general idea. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to spinning the wheel, and it'll give me like a whole bunch of really good ideas and like a list of like, hey, record this stupid, because I've been having a hard time like focusing on certain games recently. So Hey, I hope you enjoy. Sorry for the super long instructional video. I'm sure some of you clicked out, but yeah, I hope to see you guys in maybe like a week and a half. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And while we're here on the topic of things I want to play and everything like that, be sure to join the Discord. There's a link to it at the bottom of every one of my videos. There's a tab in there called Games I Want to Play. And you can't comment on it. All you can do is react with different like Discord emotes and stuff like that. I basically listed out all the games I want to play, and I let people like choose emotes to it, or like apply emotes to it to kind of give me a sense of like what would my audience like want, like be hyped to see. And it's helped me pick some of the games to put on this wheel. And in general, it just helps me know what you guys would be like interested in. It kind of sees like I'm thinking might want to play this game. Like, would people be interested? And I update it like semi-frequently. So be sure to give that a check or check that out. I don't think I've like officially announced that anywhere, but I haven't made like a channel update in a while, so I don't know. But yeah, please let me know. And if you have any questions, let me know. If you're excited, let me know if you'll be there. Let's get hyped. 14 years. As my wonderful partner pointed out, oh, my YouTube channel would be in high school now, and I wanted to die. That's a crazy sentence to tell someone. But anyway, thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in a bit. See you on the anniversary stream. July 17th, Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Your time. Be there.